Hey everyone, welcome back to Patriot Ridge Farm. So I was able to get the first run of conduit run today, and I didn't want to run two strips of conduit to two different fans. So my thought process was one conduit up, run it along the bows here, come to a junction box, set my first outlet here for this fan, and then come off of the junction box, go down over to the next fan, set my next plug in there. The reason for that is these power cords are 9 feet long, and if I was to stretch them both together and maybe put one right in here, I'm about a foot short. And I don't want to get a daggone extension cord and have to, run an extension cord a foot between them and end up having to wrap it all around here to keep it up and out of the way and get neat. I can tell you that it didn't get above 68 degrees today, but it got really humid. And when the clouds finally broke up, that sun coming out here, up on that ladder right underneath that plastic, holy crap, I felt like I was in an oven. So I had to wait for the sun to go down a little bit, come out here. Now the daggone mosquitoes are tearing me up. So I'm done for the evening. All I got to do is come off my junction box. Now, come off of it, run my next run of conduit down, and then over, set my outlet there, and then plug into it. And I can wrap the cord around the bow there a little bit to kind of keep it neat and not hanging down and everything. But that just kind of keeps me from having to do 2 runs of conduit along through here and everything, and add 2 breakers in the box. So that was my thought process. Sorry, I just had a daggone mosquito in my face. So it's supposed to rain this entire coming week. And even though it's raining, I can come out here and work because I'm out of the rain. I won't be able to hear anything because that rain beating down on this plastic. Let me tell you, it's like, well, you just think this stuff is it's inflated. It's a double layer. It's inflated, so it's like a drum. I mean, and it just resonates in here. So hopefully within the next evening or so, I can get this finished up and get my fans hooked up to electricity. Check them out, make sure everything works good, and then we can finish up the soil beds here. And then I got to get the drip irrigation system in. I told you guys several videos back that I'm going to be behind this year, and I'm behind. So it doesn't matter. We're going to be able to grow in here this year. We're not going to get to start as early, but we should be able to grow later in the season. That's the best part of all of this, is the fact that we can not only start earlier, but we can grow later in the season. And, even with no heat source in here, other than just the direct sunlight, even if we get those cool, crisp fall days, keep the sides down, turn the fans off, and let it warm up in here. We should be able to grow, depending on how the weather goes this year. I'm sure we should be able to be harvesting tomatoes and peppers and everything right through Thanksgiving. That's at least the hopes and stuff here. So I'm not too worried about it this year. This is a building year, again, getting everything set up. Next year, all I'm going to have to do is come in and just kind of refresh the top of the soil beds, maybe add a few more wood chips and stuff, and everything else will be done. And as soon as we can get that soil temperature up to 70 degrees and keep it in that range, then we can start planting early. That's the benefits of having a high tunnel. You extend your growing season by not only starting earlier, but being able to grow later. So I'll get this done. I am going to probably have to look at getting a shade cloth for this thing. I know that sounds crazy. I don't know what percent shade cloth I need yet, because I'm going to tell you, it gets hot in here. I mean hot. And even with the fans on, I think the solar radiation, it might be a little bit too much on our plants if we don't go with the shade cloth. So I'll have to reach out to my experts out there and see what percent shade cloth I need to get and get that on here as well. Because as hot and humid as it gets here in the summer, and you get them cloudless days, oh my goodness, it'll cook you. So that's I'm there. I'm almost there. It's been a struggle. So yeah, 2 runs. First thing this morning to the hardware superstore, and then once I started running my conduit, I needed my clamps, and I forgot the clamps, so I had to go get those to hold the conduit in place as I rounded up the metal post. And then I just used zip ties the rest of the way out through here. It's cheap, it's easy, and I don't have to worry about, any kind of metal or anything like that rubbing my plastic when the wind blows and stuff. So, hey, one little bit at a time. That's all we're going to be able to do. You can't do this overnight. Everybody knows that. If you think you can, you're going to end up old, bald, and scraggly like me, because I'm going to tell you, I can't remember my name most days anymore. Working for the man and then trying to juggle all this. Yeah, it's fun. All right, I got to close things up, get ready for the evening. Back to the grind tomorrow. Stay prepared, stay free. God bless y'all.